Hello, Shannon.
Hi, this is Shannon Rose, the Rose Hollywood Report. Talk about your current project and tell the listeners out there or viewers all about it.
Well, so much in a nutshell. Let's see. The current project is Inside Llewyn Davis. It follows a wonderful struggling musician named Llewyn Davis, played by the wonderful Oscar Isaac. I happen to play a character named Johnny Five in the company of a wonderful character named Roland Turner, played by the wonderful actor John Goodman, and it is a wonderful film. I recommend it.
How did you prepare for this role?
I initially met with the Coens for actually a singing role in the film, kind of the Tom Braxton part, and I was in the room with them. They had asked me if I would give a read at the Johnny Five part, and I did, and afterwards we all kind of died laughing, thinking about how funny it would be to sort of focus on a point about 2 miles down the road and not take your eyes off it, and a cigarette that never really gets shorter or longer, and that was never turned back.
Now, you've acted in a number of big films from Tron and many others. Do you still, when you go for an audition, do you still get nervous?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not as much, I still, anything that I've really been passionate about, I've definitely chased for and auditioned for, and that's really been, most of the films I've done. Now it's kind of, I'll sit down with the director, and if I've read something and have been really passionate about it, I'll still plea for it, and I have no qualms about that. In this one specifically, when I met with them, I'd already sent in a tape of playing a song, so I was fine with that. We just wanted to read through the lines, and I don't know, I think we're just enjoying their film so much and respecting them, respecting both of them so much, and knowing they're two of the great geniuses working as directors in this industry. It relaxes you a little bit. And there was, for anybody that's going out to LA to become an actor or audition or anything, you think about that that quote of calmness they'd always used to say, and they'd just be like, look, realize they want to cast you in this. They're just looking for a reason for it. But
you're going to starve before you become, I work with other actors myself, and, to make it big, it takes a while, I'm sure.
Yeah, it depends on how you look at it as well. For me, it's always been a marathon, not a mile, and I was never too eager to jump into situations that I knew I wouldn't be able to handle at those moments or be prepared for. Or I didn't want to jump into a situation that I knew the whole project or experience would be somewhat soul-selling. So it's different. If you're starving and sometimes you're starving for the right reasons, sometimes you're starving for the wrong reasons. So,
And my last question for you, what's coming up after this one?
I just finished a film with William Monahan, who wrote The Departed, and he directed this film. It's called Mojave, which I also did with Oscar Isaac, who's Llewyn Davis in this. I just finished working with Angelina Jolie on the book Unbroken, Laura Hillenbrand, and it's Angelina. She's directing it. It's an incredible story. Louis Zamperini. I was very passionate about it. She is, and I'm very positive the film will have the same effect as the book. It's very moving.
Great. Well, thank you for joining me here on the Rose Hollywood Report.
Thank you very much.